Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. I think it's I think it's going. It was like acting weird a little while ago where I had to like leave the room and it's recording now. Great job. Uh Episode what 508? I think so. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're keeping track of these, but yeah, I really didn't do shit today. My job, I feel like I have this false confidence where I don't think I'm doing things right, but it feels like I'm doing them right, so I keep doing them, and I don't ask questions because I just don't like bothering people, and I don't think that's a good thing. So I'm like been applying to other jobs, hoping they call or Joe Rogan sees the podcast and gets a Spotify deal. Even your mom's house, I wouldn't mind working for them. I'm sure we could work a deal out. Tom Segura, you can get a hold of me. Make a deal. Howie Mandel, we can make a deal. Who wants to make a deal? You, what's up with that? That's Jerry Seinfeld. Um, dude, look, we're gonna look at some news. There's some weird news. This one story, I feel like I could do the whole podcast on. We're gonna see how this goes. Check this out here. Oh wait, oh shit, I didn't load them up. Hold on. I had them a little while ago. When I had to leave. That's why my story's not up. Here we go. Okay. Woman charged in fatal Amish buggy crash accused of trying to get twin sister to take fall. And I was like, "What?" Like, no, but check this out. This gets better, okay? Or not better, it gets worse actually. This is a terrible thing to happen, but it's like a crazy story. So, a Minnesota woman who was driving under the influence hit an Amish buggy and horse, killing two children. Tried to get her twin sister to take the fall. Okay, so Samantha Peterson, 35, was charged Monday with 21 counts of a lot of shit, including criminal vehicular homicide and leaving the scene of the crash. So two children, a 7-year-old, 11-year-old, were killed, with their 9-year-old and 13-year-old sister were seriously injured, which is terrible. This is terrible, and they're Amish, which is even worse because they're probably like even more innocent. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how you could be more innocent, but if you're an Amish kid, I feel like you're even more innocent, right? But so drug tests confirmed that the woman Peterson was under the influence of methamphetamine, amphetamine, and THC, according to a probable cause statement, right? So this is what happened. Uh what the hell? Why is my oh my god, you see this shit? My monitor's just flickering on me like the Undertaker's gonna pop out of it or something. Okay, so, uh, where is it? Oh my god, dude, what the hell? You see this shit? I feel like it's gonna jump scare me, my computer. Where is it? Okay, investigator began interviewing Sarah Beth Peterson, uh, and they left while the conversation was still recording, and then, Sarah was the twin who, was basically pretending to take the fall. They didn't know they were being recorded, and the sister Samantha was like, "I think the guy's on me, but I don't really care. There's no way they would ever know the difference between the two of us, so they can't tell." Sarah Beth Peterson said, basically, confessing to the crime. Police recovered the recording of the 911 call that came from Samantha Peterson, during which she sounded emotional and upset and can be heard saying, "I didn't see them coming up over the hill." Additionally, police say Samantha Peterson called the human resources department at her work after the car wreck, and here she's heard saying, "I blanked up. I just killed two Amish people. They were kids. I just hit a blank buggy. I'm not sober. I'm high on meth." She said the HR manager later told police. They recovered text messages between Samantha Pearson and a friend. The friend texts Pearson about how a little girl had been killed, to which he replies, according to police, "I don't think you realize that I did that. I hit that Amish buggy and killed two people. I made Sarah take the fall for it so I wouldn't go to prison." They also found various internet searches on Peterson's phone, including what happens if you get in an accident with an Amish buggy and kill two people. Jesus Christ! So like, yeah, she dug her own grave with that shit. If convicted of the charges, she could face decades in prison. Her twin hasn't been charged. I mean, that's good that her twin didn't get the charge, but I mean, dude, like, I don't know. That's a roller coaster of a story where, like, I don't know. You try to get your twin sister to take the fall, and then all this evidence is against you. I don't know. It's goofy. It's real goofy. Um, People, right? That's terrible though for the Amish. Like, I know they're already like a minority of a community, and then to be even more hurt like this, and I don't know. I'm sure they're fine. I'm just, I don't think they complain, but they still, it's not a good thing. Uh, anyway, some other headlines. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm sorry. It's having all these difficulties too. Really weird. Here's something. Mexico overtakes China as the leading source of goods imported by U.S. And for the first time in more than 2 decades, Mexico last year surpassed China as the leading source of goods imported by the United States. This shift reflects the growing tensions between Washington and Beijing, as well as U.S. efforts to import from countries that are friendlier and closer to home. I don't know if they mean people, because we've been importing a lot of Mexicans. And I don't know, like, that's cool. They're probably doing a lot of, I don't know, tortillas and avocados and the little statues with the lazy sombrero man. Those sell really well. Uh and beans. Ooh, those Mexicans love beans, let me tell you. Um I don't know why I don't believe this, but that is cool that Mexico is the leading source of imports. Probably not very very much, but still pretty cool. Like, Mexico is a beautiful place. I'm sure China's a beautiful place too, but my heart's in Mexico because I'm Mexican and all that bullshit. Speaking of Mexico, because I know we do love our Coca-Cola. I was reading this here. Coca-Cola debuts spicy raspberry soda amid boom in amped up snacks. Coca-Cola has unveiled a spicy, fruity twist on its classic soda. The Atlanta-based beverage giant on Wednesday introduced Coca-Cola Spiced, a raspberry-flavored soda with a touch of spice. And I don't know what that means, a touch of spice. It doesn't have a lot of heat. It has a lot of raspberry. Coke won't name the spices it added. It guards its recipes closely, but they taste like amped up versions of spices in regular Coke. Okay, I mean, I'm not a fan of raspberry. I'll try it, like, just to try it, just to say I tried it. But I'm more of a Sprite soda person, and I don't like raspberry. I feel like it's the shittiest of all berries. It's just they're too sour. Yeah, I'm not a raspberry fan. Nope, not. I call this a thumbs down, -5 stars, and all that other crap that goes with that. I don't know. But Coca-Cola can do whatever they want. They can make a flavor that tastes like fucking shit water, and I'm sure it'll sell. Like, or bath water. I'm surprised they haven't teamed up with like a female model and made like a bathwater flavor. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily have her soak in bathwater, but chemically engineered to taste like their bathwater. Like, I don't know who. Well, Pepsi's really like the one that gets like Britney Spears and all them. So I don't know, like Mariah Carey or something. I would drink Mariah Carey's bathwater, like if it was a soda. You know, I would try it out. I don't know if I'd drink straight out of her tub bathwater, but if it was like Mariah Carey flavored soda, bathwater soda, like derived of it, yeah, sure. Why not give it a try? Here's some pretty epic news. See what I did there? Disney invests 1.5 billion in Epic Games partnership set on Fortnite. And this is a pretty big deal, dude, because I feel like Disney could have just bought Epic, but I mean, Epic is worth a lot, and so they're investing 1.5 billion in this partnership where they're gonna make they bought 1.5 billion in equity stake in Epic Games. Includes a multi-year collaboration focused on Fortnite and powered by Unreal Engine. Disney and Epic Games will create a games and entertainment universe with Fortnite as the focal point in order to widen Disney's reach. And that's crazy to think that like Disney, right, a company that's been around forever, is like basically asking Fortnite to help them get bigger. And that's pretty crazy because Fortnite hadn't been around for that long. Obviously, isn't the fucking juggernaut that is Disney. But for them, you could tell Disney's hurting if they're making partnerships like this. Not that they can't afford to, and not that it isn't a smart move, because not only does it make a partnership with them, but then it kind of like limits Fortnite to partner with other people and take their spot. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like getting your competitors out of the way too. But I don't know. I'm interested to see what goes down. Like, of course, like Disney, you have a shit ton of characters at your disposal. You have what, like The Simpsons, you have Star Wars, you have all the Disney characters, uh, even other franchises that we're not even sure about, right? A lot. And Fortnite, you have their world that they're doing a lot of. So I wonder if it's going to be like an exclusive thing, like if they can only do Disney now, or if it's just its own little partnership. I wonder, but that'd be interesting to see. Uh, and then this announcement comes on the heels of Fortnite returning to iOS devices later this year. That's crazy too that they're coming back to uh, Apple devices, because I know that was a big deal. The whole Fortnite getting off of Apple because they didn't want to pay that. I think it's like a 25% tax or something. Uh, that they Apple gets 25% of like everything that they make if it's on their app store, and they were like pissed because I don't know what it is with Google Store, like 10%, 13%. I don't know. I'm just throwing out random numbers, but I know it was a really big chunk, like 25%. Uh, but again, this is pretty big deal, pretty big news. It's a lot. 1.5 billion. I'll never see that money, dude. It's crazy. That's like world. They like 1.5 billion is like what they just invested in Epic Games is like not even what like countries are worth. You know what I mean? Like these are ridiculous amounts of money. But speaking of money, and this is the last thing I want to talk about because it just popped up. Warner Music Group laying off 10% of workforce, seeking buyers for Uproxx and Hip Hop DX. And the only reason I'm talking about this, Warner Music Group will lay off 10% of its worldwide workforce, about 600 people. Uh, the company, the company's artists include Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Paul Simon, ACD, among many others. The only reason I'm saying this is because they just made an announcement that they partnered with Megan Thee Stallion to like help her spread her ass cheeks, not spread her like everywhere, and like help collaborate with her essentially. But then she still gets to keep her independent like record label and be an independent, but they're in a partnership. So it's like they have money, obviously, if they're making partnerships like that where they can uh tell Megan Thee Stallion like, "Oh yeah, we want you to work with us. We'll pay you a shit ton of money, but you still get to stay independent. Still get to keep your masters and all that." That's pretty ridiculous deal, right? And then they just did that, and then here they are laying off 10% of their workers. Like, okay, like it's like, oh, we just made a deal with Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, we paid her 600 an amount equal to 600 people's salaries. And then the next day, we have to lay off 600 people. Why? Because we're making stupid ass fucking deals. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, um, That's why you need to work in the medical industry or something, because that's only getting more and more expensive and more necessary in a world that's like Wall-E, where we're all getting fat and shit. That'd be cool to see Wall-E on Fortnite, or the Up, the dude from Up, the old man, like him shooting and shit in Fortnite. That'd be funny. I don't know. I don't like Fortnite. I don't at all. I'll watch the little funny clips, but no, I've only tried Fortnite once and I did not like it. And my luckily, I praise the Lord that my niece doesn't like it either. She likes Roblox. I'll play Roblox with her, ironically, you know. Minecraft too. Minecraft's great, but luckily she's not into Fortnite. Thank God. And then she just started Persona 3, which again, thank God she's into like good games, you know, that are, I don't know, they're good for like a, you know, a teenager to play, but they're actually like good games, you know, they're not just shitty ass fucking free to play bullshits, you know. But enough about that rant. That's all for another day, you know. I want to thank you for listening to That's All Funny. Podcast available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. Search That's All Funny. I also have a podcast I do with my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe, where we talk about wrestling, just wrestling. Check that out. That's on its own thing. Just search That's All Kayfabe. If you want to see video versions of this or That's All Kayfabe or other videos and stuff, check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Ariola. Like I said, they got videos of the podcast, other videos, live, you know, gameplay demos. I play games. I do a live show on Tuesdays with the Great Men Salad called Tits and Areolas, where we, you know, watch a movie, play a little game. That's always fun to do. If you want to see archived episodes of that, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. That has bonus episodes, early episodes, ad-free episodes, you know, other random stuff, and you help support the podcast. $5 a month gets you everything. And if you want to buy any merch or stickers or what else do we have? Prints. Check out retrohorrorinc.com. All the merch is there. And if you want to commission some great art from a great artist, at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram, the Bret Hart of graphic art. But thank you. See you later and take care. Bye.